Alright, hello and welcome back to another Mr. Pisto Plays Magic the Gathering Arena Brawl deck techs and gameplay sessions. We have Zopendral Hunger Dominus, 7 mana, 4/6 reach. Beginning of combat, double the power and toughness of each creature you control until end of turn. You can pay 2 green or 2 Phyrexian mana to sacrifice 2 other creatures to put an indestructible counter on Zopendral. So the deck is a bunch of mana ramp into a bunch of big fatties. You can really play whatever big fatties you want. These are the ones that I've chosen. Let me know in the description or in the comments, what would you pick? What big fatties would you play with Zopendral? Like, subscribe, notify. Patreon's in the description below if you want to support the channel monetarily. And we have a fun Discord channel where a few of us chat about. Thank you, Jimmy Colorado, for being the Patreon of the channel. Let's get into some games. All right, up against Ajani Sleeper Agent. We can keep this 2 ramp spells, a pretty solid 3-drop, and a way to get rid of an artifact or enchantment. The proliferate really doesn't come into play in this deck very much. But the fact that we have 2 ramp spells, we actually do have our two infect creatures in the deck. So we'll see where that goes. We'll probably start on the Orochi Merge Keeper. This can get destroyed by enchantments and artifact removal, where this cannot. We will play our land and pass the turn. Razor Verge Thicket. So Ajani Sleeper Agent, a 4 mana, 4 loyalty planeswalker. You can pay it for 3. It comes down with 2 loyalty because of its completed ability. You can +1 to reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature or a planeswalker card, put it into your hand. Otherwise, you may put it on the bottom of your library. -3, distribute 3 1/1 counters among 3 target creatures. They gain vigilance until the end of turn. So you can dig for creature spells. You can make your creatures bigger. And this -6, you get an emblem with whenever you cast a creature or planeswalker spell, target opponent gets 2 poison counters. So it's all about the poison counters here. Run was a decent draw. They have green spells and such, but pretty solid. They are full on the toxic plant. If I do this, they're gonna attack in. I think we're going to. They'll play double. They'll play double 2. And then if they decide to attack in with their Slaughter Singer, I will trade with my Canker Bloom. Nope. Oh, now we got 5 mana. Run incoming. No attack. Missing a mana there kinda stinks. Oh, they have a tapped land. That's good for us. Goodbye. I guess because the Canker Bloom can kill it. Let's make 2 tramplers. I like trample because of Zopendral. I mean, we've got to start dealing damage some point in time. Missing lands here has been painful. It's been very painful. Alright. Searching. Interesting that they would play their land before, because this, I feel like, is a land that could be used very well. Down comes the Ajani.
Phyrexia can be your pride, as it is mine. Join us in perfect harmony.
So they put a land on the bottom of their deck. Land. This. this? Here? Ignore the Ajani or not ignore the Ajani? Not ignore the Ajani. Force them to cast it again. They could double block one of my tramplers here. Get rid of the Slaughter Singer.
It's a shame.
I got Zopendral next turn. That's 10, 18, 22 damages. Ooh, what did they reveal? So they get to put what, one of these? Now they could put a land and this. Ah. Auto pay. We've dealt more damage to ourselves than they have done to us. Boom, boom, boom. Coming in hot. Lethal damages on the way. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right, let's get at least one more game in here. Mono green against mono green. We get to go first and we get to keep this hand. Another land would be fantastic. But we have 2 into 3. Ask and you shall receive. We're still gonna play this before we play either of these. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we have? 5 mana now. There's Kodama. Alright, so I'm going to play this because it doesn't have haste. And this is going to eat that. Or bite it, I should say. We're going to bite it. Oil count. I guess that's an interesting way to give. What? Alright, when you fall behind in either Historic Brawl or Standard Brawl, you fall behind and it's just really hard to catch up. All right, we're gonna do one more because that one was uber quick. All right, on to the final game. All right, up against Saheeli. We've been really lucky in this string of games of going first. Saheeli Filigree Master, 4 mana, 3 loyalty, Planeswalker. We shall keep this. So, it has a +1 that you get to scry 1, and then you can tap an untapped artifact you control to draw a card. Usually it comes down and minuses 2. We're gonna do this one. Because next turn, if this dies, we can still play this plus Canker Bloom. But if it lives, then we're in a pretty good state. So we can do this. I think we're gonna do Canker Bloom. No attack and turn. I don't know why. I guess I can leave this open to blow up an artifact of theirs if I want to. They play something spicy. That's kind of worth blowing up, I think. No card draw for you. Next turn, we get to land Renin 7. It's not the biggest token in the world, but it's a token.
The entire forest is an army.
The plus doesn't really play all that well with a deck like this. Sure, we can make this a 4/4 now.
Power belongs in the hands of those.
Bye-bye,
who
Renin
This is what
7.
real progress looks like.
Land.
Burns within us.
All right, don't have to use this anymore. So we can go Uvenwald Oddity. Bite down here. Draw your card. This one goes here. This one goes here. Oh yeah, and this is a win or lose. Oh yeah, and I forgot to call about this. So that scry one, then they -2, they get to create 2 1/1 colorless stop their artifact creature tokens with flying and haste. But I guess they gain haste until the end of turn. And the -4, which is actually not too far away, is you get an emblem with you get an emblem with artifact creatures you control get +1/+1, and artifact spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. What is this? Permanent cards in graveyards can enter the battlefield. Players can cast non-creature spells from graveyards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Attack for 4. Now the question is, am I afraid of this or am I not afraid of this? I think I should be afraid of that. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can do it like this. -1 and blow up that.
I am the winnower.
Next turn we can start making big creatures, or they're just like, they're gonna kill all my artifacts, so I don't want to do this anymore. All right, let's go talk about the deck, and then we'll wrap it up. All right, those were some fun games, and like the reality of a Zopendral style of deck, similar to like a Nissa style of deck, you can go all in on the ramp. Or what I learned from playing my Nissa deck is that you don't necessarily want to go all in on just straight up ramp creatures. You want to have some big other top endy kind of dealios to really hammer home and win the game. So like when you look here and you go into 5, 6, 7 plus mana spells, there's just no, I don't want that. I want not collected. There's a plethora of options for you to choose from. Junji or Kira, sorry, would have been great. I think the perennial behemoth, because we're playing Ren and 7, would probably be pretty good. This amalgam would probably be pretty solid as a 5 mana 5/5. The ninja that gets back permanent cards is pretty solid. Like just the list. A secondary unnatural growth probably could have found its way into the deck. I wanted to play more creatures to be with Zetalpa rather than play this one. Could easily have been made the deck. Averbrook Caretaker could have been in the deck. Tovalar's Huntmaster. Like the list of big creatures that you could play is just kind of endless. Storm the Festival, you could build your deck more capping out at 5 mana and then having this as kind of your top end. The Tyrannax Rex, like the list goes on. I also like this one. Shuchi Cave Guardian is an 8/8 for 8. 8/8 for 8 that has Ward 4 and Vigilance, so it attacks and blocks. Your options are kind of endless when it comes to what you put at the top end of your deck. So hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, notify. Patreon's in the description below. If you really want to help out the channel, keep watching the videos. The more watch time that is played on the videos, the more YouTube thinks that people are watching or knows that people are watching, so content gets pushed out more frequently. I know my upload schedule has not been all that consistent lately, but hopefully there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and then I can start focusing more on my own personal life and not have to be so immersed in the work that I have. So thank you for watching. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. From Mr. Pisto to you, stay safe. Bye for now.